Well, and I can tell you a little story. You can't save money on cheap gas. And a few years ago, we had a customer who was a realtor, and she spent over $5,000 fixing her car because she bought the cheapest, lowest grade gas she could get. And it did cause carbon buildup, and it did cause her to burn a valve and require a complete valve job and some other fuel injection problem. People think gas is gas, and you have to understand, it's like anything else. The guy across the street for $3.29 versus the guy for $3 and maybe 15 cents. Well, how can he afford to sell it that much cheaper? How can it be that big a spread? There's additives that are not in the lower price gas that we need for fuel systems to run cleanly.
So that sounds like another pretty big myth then, is that gas is all the same. One thing that I've heard myself and other people listening might hear this is that, gas all comes out of the same pipe, just a matter of what brand it goes to, and they throw a price on it based on their brand. So you're saying that the gas is completely different, or it can be.
It is different, and I asked that question to somebody who was involved in a pipeline. I said, come on, first you got, brand A comes through the pipe, and then the truck pulls up for brand B, then the truck pulls up for brand C. And the guy says, yeah, there's actually a plug in the pipeline that separates the fuels, or the additives are placed in the fuel at delivery. In other words, the big storage tanks, because that's how we get our fuels through a pipeline, right? It comes, I think, from California. So the additives are either added there, or there's actually a difference in the fuel in the pipe. And, the guy's credible. I have no reason to doubt him. And I've seen improvements in vehicle performance by telling customers to change their gas.
So saving 10 cents a gallon or 5 cents a gallon probably doesn't really save you anything.
It doesn't, and this is how I prove it. I tell people, check your fuel range per tank. In other words, how far do you get on a tank of gas on average? Run 3 tanks of the new fuel and see what happens. And they will get more miles per gallon. They will get more range per tank of fuel. That's where they're saving money, because a higher quality gas burns better.
You actually do the math, you might come out about the same just on the gas mileage.
Yes.